Hi everyone, it's Leanne. I'm back. Now, I've been working on something. Um, it's a fabric journal, and I've been working on it overnight yesterday. And it is calico, because I've got a lot of calico, and I thought I'd use some of it up. Now, I just started, I'll show you the front in a minute. I just started with 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces of calico like this. The measurements I did have written down, but I'll give you some measurements if you like. It's 11 inches that way. 11. Alright, I think that's 18. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let me just see. It has 3. So 3, 6, 3, 6, and 11. 6 and 8. What did I say? See, I'm getting mixed up. So that's 11 inches plus 6. So that's 17, 18. Yeah, I think that's nearly 18 inches. And top to bottom is 11. So 11 by 18. I'm pretty sure that's what the measurements were. 11 by 18. That's familiar to me. Right, and all I did was fold 3 inches here. So there's a pocket. Now I did one forward, this one forward too, because that's the middle. So there's 2, 3 inches folded over, sew it up down the bottom and top. So I did that one time, and then I did the next one, and there it is there. 2, 3 inches, 18 inches all up, put 3 inches over, put 3 inches over, do the same to the top, sew it up and up, and voila, there you go. But with the front, and this is the front, I put some felt inside, some felt, to give it a bit of strength and to make it a bit more solid up. Now this is washi tape, believe it or not, and I have sewn that on to the journal, the fabric journal, and I just thought that'd be a nice feature with it. Measurement, I think that's measurements, all about numbers and measurements. And I've still got my 2 3-inch pockets both sides. Now the front, I decorated it, and I will show you. There's the front, there's the inside. All I've done is I've pulled a few laces, flowers, canvases, little canvas signs. This is a heart, this big white rosette in the middle. I've got some calico with some stamping on it. Little bits and pieces I had left over, sitting around, and all I'd done was threw them on, collaged them all on together, and that's my front of my page. Right, so that's the front. 2 calico pieces, 18 inches long, fold over 3 each. I decorated it with the edging on the pockets. Then the next one is this one. And all I've done is exactly the same. Make sure it's in the middle. I just decorated this here with a few doilies that I had and some scrap material I had left over. I had some scrap material left over. With the front, I had some scraps left over as well, so I made 2 pockets here, one here, one here. I have sewn that on. I didn't glue it on, I sewed that one on. There's the pocket there, if you care to look. And that goes on to the first page. Open that up. There's those 2 I just showed you. The one at the back is just got a scrap piece of material on it again. It's a beautiful pink ginseng, whatever they call that type. I can't remember what we used to call it nowadays, but anyway. So that's the back page. So we open up. Now we've got the middle page here. And the middle page I'll open up. Goes in the middle. And on this page I've made a pocket and I threw some scraps on of material I had left over, like that. And a bit of a thrill on the pocket there, like that. On this I had a piece of this doily left over that I cut from somewhere, and once again I just sewed that right up to the top, and as you can see there's the pocket there. On this side I had some felt with a ruler ephemera, and I just sewed that on as well together, like that. And on this page, as I said, there's a round doily, a beautiful vintage round doily there. And I've got two little bits of offcuts of doily there. So there's all my pages. And eventually, in the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to machine sew it right through the middle so it is a book. So that's the start of my fabric book. And I thought I'd show you what I've been up to. And I think we'll go over to the first page. Now, I have made a few things to put in it, but I will make some more things. Now, I did make this book. I will show you this one here, sewing book. It's an exercise book I cut down so it can fit into my journal. And on the first page, I've just got some cash paid to treasure orders and some orders. It's got a bit of a tab there. And it's a book of plain paper. On the back there's another order form, and that is just a sewing book. Put your orders in it, money paid, money ordered, whatever. But that's actually, that is a beautiful linen piece of material that I covered the book in. I've just got a bit of ephemera in there that I glued down, hot glued down. Now I thought I'd put that in the front of the page just like that, and it fits in quite nicely just there, like that. Now with my pockets here, I thought I'd have a bit of ephemera hanging around that I made. I've got bits and pieces of everything. Let me see. I did make this. Now this is just a card, a beautiful card. Now there's some paper there, heaps of little paper there to write some orders on, and a beautiful dress there. That's a pretty dress. I would wear that. Some paper there to put your order on, your dress sizes maybe, or the material you might want to use. And I just decorated the front of that card. It's got a beautiful tag here, and it's got some pictures of things, buttons and things. So I thought I'd tuck that away in there. It's like a little booklet as well. Put your sizes on. I've got quite a few other pieces and things that I might want to put there. I'll have to go get them. I've left them over the other side of the room. I'll be back in one jiffy. Okay, I'm back. Now, we've got our book. I found some more ephemera that I can use in here. I have a ruler on a piece of cardboard, stamped ruler. You can use that. I'll put that in there, along with this beautiful little tag that I made. It's got a little button on the bottom. I have edged it. You could stick that out of there like that. Keep them all going in one direction, up this way. I've got a little bit more ephemera. This one's a spool, picture of a spool. That's a stamped stool. Could have that sticking out too, like that. I think that'll do for the time being. I can get some more stuff and make it and then go over it. That's just a start. The next page here, in this piece here, I do have some things that I want to put in there. Let me see. I haven't finished these things. These are just a start. Now this is a tag. I do have some lace here. I might put some on it. Might just tie some lace to it. Fold that over. Let's stick it through like that. Put it through again. Like that. And we have a beautiful piece of lace on there, and that is a vintage lace. This is nicely decorated, but I thought I'd decorate this even more, but I won't do that today. It's just the bases and start of the journal. I don't want to cram it all in one day and just go there. Let's just get the basics going, and then we can add to it. Now I do have some ephemera here, a teacup, some stamping, and money can't buy happiness, but it can buy plenty of craft supplies, can't it? So let's just put that in there too, just a little bit of ephemera at this stage. Let's go to the next page. Now I have got a measurement book that I made as well, just out of some pretty paper, cardstock, and I've got cash paid to treasure and orders there. There's one on it's got this beautiful paper thing. What would you call that? It's like washi tape, but it's paper. I've got some coffee stained paper here if you want to write up some orders or some measurements or whatever notes you want to write up. It's just a little folder, and I have put a little tag there with measurements on it, and some beautiful stamped butterflies. So I thought I would put that in there in my folder. Now this one here, it's got a beautiful measurement ephemera, and you can measure something on that. I'm not sure what I'll put in there. I do have a ruler that I might put in, a little wooden ruler that's left over. I might put that in there too. So, you know, you have the measurements and then you have the little ruler inside where it is. I'll leave that for the time being. Next page. Well, I do have some things I want to do with it. I do have some ephemera left over here. I thought I'd make, and I'll finish up on this, I thought I'd make something. Let me see. I made these. Now these are just, got some backing, cardboard backing with some ephemera, and I glued that onto the cardboard, cut that out, and you just get paddle pop sticks, and you can actually cover these or paint them. I've left this one plain. I have got one with some paper on it. Here we go. There's a button with some paper on it, as you can see, on the back, and we've covered that one in. There's all sorts of little things you can use. Now I thought I would make a collage with this, but I'm not going to do it today, but I thought I'll show you what I thought I'd do on this side. I've got a beautiful mannequin there. I've got this beautiful wooden embellishment suite. I thought I'd make focus on that, put something underneath it, maybe some buttons, something like that, a bit of a collage. I am going to paint that a creamy colour, white, maybe a stick, the ephemera, cotton reel stick, something like that, maybe. So I thought I'd just collage that, see what it looks like. I'll put that in as well somewhere. And the buttons, something like that. And that would be very nice on that page. But I'm going to do that in another clip. I've got some of these tags here that I'm one's decorated already. I have a cotton reel on that in this beautiful, sweet little envelope. Now you can stick them in your books as well, and then you can pull it out. Quite pretty to look at. So we're going to go back to the beginning, because I'm thinking, and I'll take all the middle out, I'm thinking that I may want to put some lace just around the front, top and bottom, not the side here, and go internally as well. So that's what I think I'll do and show you now, and then I think that'll be enough for today. I don't want to bore you with too much detail. Got some lace here, some vintage lace. It's very, very fine, delicate lace, and it's all falling apart. I'll just take one off, and I'll put the rest away somehow. It came off its paper. Well, they all did now. I'll just leave it there. Okay, so this is a very delicate, pretty lace, as you can see. And I thought that if I turn it around, let it dangle just a tiny bit, front and bottom, we'll just have a little bit of an edging. So I've got my glue gun on, and I think I'll start just over the middle here, and I'll just have a little bit of it showing. Now I did leave my glue gun on overnight, so it's turned the glue yellowy colour. It's overcooked, I would say, but we'll bear with it. Have you ever done that? Left your glue gun on all night? Boy, oh boy, I tend to do that now that I'm old. Jeez. I'll just see, yep, that's the front. So I'll just start over halfway and glue it along the bottom. As easy as that. And I'm going to leave some lace on the bottom, like a frill. Okay? So here we go. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to have to turn it over. Oh, come on, Leanne. Stop messing around. Jeez. Okay. Now we're going to come back this way. So we'll just put a little bit on the edge and a little bit this way. And we'll come back on itself. Like that. Right. It's very heavy, this lace. And there goes the dogs. The neighbours are out. So the dogs are going for it. Right. There we go. back this way as well. Oops, it's stuck. Right, we'll go back around. Okay, enough. Please. Right, get our scissors, because now where are we? Here we are. You want to overlap it, but don't go too crazy with the overlapping. We'll go about there, I think. And then you can put a little bit of glue down there to make sure all of them meet up. And there we go. There's our first panel on, our lace. There it is there. Can you see that? It just neatens up the edges and internally as well, as you can see. Right, so you can get a good look at it, what it looks like. Putting it together like that. Get your glue bits off, Leanne. And we'll do the same to the top. So you're going to have a pretty little bit of a lace here, and top and bottom, and that's it. So we'll continue to work in that. I'll do the top off camera, and then you'll have your pretty little book of lace all finished off, and then we can start on the internals. Now I was thinking about next sewing everything and then putting back the stuff that I had in here. So until I see you next time, please take care everyone, and bye for now.